All righty, folks, and welcome back. Here with the top half of the fifth inning. 0-1. The count here on Schlotterbeck. Got a new pitcher on the mound here for the Raiders, Peyton Baker, as that's lobbed there in the shallow right field, and that barely even makes it out of the infield. So Schlotterbeck quickly erased there by Baker, as Andrews will make the catch. And now the shortstop, number 11, Jacob Crow, at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball now to the third baseman, Dudley, down to first, and Weller unable to make the pick. So Crow will reach base on an error on the throw from Dudley. Tough play like that, you hate that for Weller. Tries to make his third baseman look good right there, trying to make that scoop, but unfortunately unable to that time around. Zach Thompson now at the plate. Again with one on and one away here in the fifth. So 1-0 here to Thompson. Throw down to second base. Nearly took out his pitcher. So a called strike here. 1-1 the count. Crow now down at second base with a stolen base. And nobody there at second base there for the pickoff. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Baker. Outside, ball 2. That's first stolen base of the day for Centerville. Not a big-time base-stealing threat, but you get yourself in scoring position right here, and you're just a base hit away from tying the ball game. So 2-2 now the count here on Thompson. The pitch. Fouled back and out of play, so we're going to redo it here again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Baker coming on in relief there for Andrews. Had just really just that one tough inning there in the fourth. Other than that, he was pretty much in cruise control majority of the time. So that pitch, again, ground ball to the first base side, again, foul. But overall, Isaac did a good job. Again, we'll go through the line score for him at the end of this one here tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Baker comes to the set and the pitch. And another one fouled back and out of play. So this will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count here on Thompson. The payoff pitch. Gets him swinging, strike 3. A long, drawn-out at-bat there by Thompson ends up in a strikeout for Baker. Second out now in the inning. And now that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 10, Bryce Robertson. Robertson 0 for 1 on the day, struck out swinging in the second inning, then drew a walk and scored in the fourth. So a swing and a miss right there from Robertson, 0-1. Again, Baker looking to slam the door shut here on the inning. After an error on the throw there from Dudley. Allowed Crow to reach base, then stole second. The 0-1 pitch. Low in the dirt. Willman will not have a play down at third base. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Robertson. Fly ball there into center field. Foster trails back, gets under it, and will make the catch for the third and final out here of the inning. So Centerville again threatens there with a base runner. Nothing to show for here. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Wapahani 6, Centerville 5 here on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All righty, folks, pardon interruption there. Again, we had some brief audio malfunction, so we're finally back on the air. Again, 1 away here in the inning, bottom half the 5th. And that's going to be thrown behind Weller. So a quick 1-0 the count. Slaughterbeck with a windup. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a high fly ball there in the left field. Left fielder there will make the catch. for out number 2 here of the inning. So now that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. Foster 1 for 2 here on the night. Grounded out to second baseman the first inning, and then singled in the third. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be off the foot. Unfortunately, it's a strike because he swung. That pitch, again, right off the foot there of Foster. Here's the 0-1 pitch outside for a ball. Even count here at 1-1. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in here this evening. It's been a good one so far. 6-5 Wapahani with a 1-run lead. Swung on and missed. Now 1-2 the count. In a couple of big innings from both sides. It's allowed the scores to be where they are right now. The 1-2 pitch. Foster stays alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's going to go into the dirt. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now here on Foster. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that was caught there by the catcher, foul tipped into the glove. So for a strikeout right there, that's going to end this bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's Wapahani gets no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll head now to the top of the 6th against Raiders 6, Bulldogs 5. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, folks. Top of the 6th inning. Again, the Raiders here with a 1-run lead here, 6-5 is Peyton Baker. Again, now on in his 2nd inning in relief. Will face the third baseman, number 23, Jamari Pamplin. As that will be skipped in the dirt. 1-0 to begin the count here on Pamplin. He's seen some success here this evening. Been on base all 2 times he's been at the plate. Singled, scored a run in the 2nd inning, and then walked and scored a run in the 4th. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the windup and a pitch. Chopped right back to Baker. He'll throw on to first, and that'll be a nice little easy 1-3 put out for out number 1. Good old PFP. Again, pitcher's fielding practice, being able to fill your position. Job well done right there, and now that's going to bring up the catcher, number 18, Colin Clark. Pitch. This is again low in the dirt. Now 1-0 to begin things here on Clark. Again, the number 7 hitter in the order. He is currently 1 for 2 here on the evening. Grounded out in the to the third baseman back in the second inning, then a 2 RBI double in the fourth. That will just miss there for ball 2. So 3-0 the count. The pitch from Baker in there for a called strike. So Baker trying to come all the way in this at bat, come all the way back. The 3-1 offering will be low and away for ball 4. So a 1-out walk here to Colin Clark. As he's on down at first, and that's going to bring up the second baseman, number 22, Colin Peed. But not before a courtesy runner now down at first base. That's number 17, Wade Lambright.
For the Bulldogs, number 17, Wade Lambright.
So Lambright down at first. And that one's going to be fouled off, so nothing in 1. The count here on Colin Peed. 1 for 2 here on the night for Peed. Had a 2-run homer back in the second inning, then struck out looking back in the fourth. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled off, bunt foul there down the third base line. So now the count stands here at 0-2. The pitch, and that's going to be right through the left side of the infield. Again, trying to keep the runner from reaching second base. Well, ended up happening anyway because, again, Gavin Lash was shading more towards the second base bag. Allowed that whole entire left side of the infield open. And so a single right there allows runners at first and second with still only 1 away, as we'll have head coach Brian Dudley out here for a mound visit. We'll see if he stays with a right-hander. I'm sure he probably will, but we'll wait to see what he goes with right here. But again, Centerville, you threaten right here again. These guys, keep on getting after it. They got down early 4-0, scored 2, then top half the second inning, cut the lead in half. Then the Raiders went back up by 4 again when they had a 6-2 lead. Then there in that top half the fifth or the fourth inning, the Bulldogs answered right back, had scored 3 runs, and obviously that's where we're at right now. Skied there to the third base side, foul and out of play. So 0-1 here on the center fielder, number 13, Logan Drook. Drook so far 0 for 1 on the evening. Grounded out to the third baseman back in the second inning, then put down a sacrifice bunt in the fourth inning. Got to tell you, I'm a little surprised, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he was to put one down, and that's exactly what he did, but he ends up going foul. So now the count here at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, again, this one fouled off down the third base line. So Baker trying to find his way out of this inning with the score staying where it's at. Shot there in the right field. Jackson comes up throwing, and they're going to hold the runner at third base. What a throw there from Isaac Jackson. Great job of getting the ball back in there, but now the bases are tanked. And we've got the top of the order up. Talk about a bad situation to be in.
Now batting for Centerville, number 12, Javante Pamplin.
So, Lambright at third. We have Pede at second. Druck at first. I'm not sure. Okay, I guess there was time called. Not sure exactly why. Might need a fresh dose of baseballs, I guess. But the bases are tanked again here for Javante Pamplin, the leadoff man here for Centerville. 1 for 3 here on the night, singled in the first, then grounded out to the shortstop in the third, and then again grounded out to the third baseman back in the fourth, popped up behind home plate, and Willman's going to run out of room, as that's going to be fouled back behind the backstop area. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike here on Pamplin. Nowhere to put him. Be nice to roll up a twin killing right here. Here we go. 6-4 on the 3. Won't get him in time. And that's going to allow a run to come home. So again, speed prevails right there. 2 down now in the inning. And that's going to tie it now at 6.
Number 24, Keegan Schlotterbeck.
So again, Lambright scores. Pede now at third. And that's going to be a deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be gone. So that's going to be a 3-run homer for one Keegan Schlotterbeck. So what a series of events that's just transpired in a matter of moments. So that's going to bring up the shortstop, Jacob Crow. So what was a 6-5 lead is now turned into a 9-6 deficit. In a matter of moments, Crow will step in here with 2 away here in the inning. So that will miss for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch from Baker. That's going to be just a touch low for ball 2. That one's going to be fouled and out of play. So 2 balls and a strike here on the shortstop, Jacob Crow. And still got a ways to go here in this one. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Never know what can happen. And so that pitch will miss. Couldn't have missed by a whole lot, but it missed nonetheless. And so again, time called. Not sure why why we have time taken for that long, but nonetheless, 3-1 the count here on Crow. Baker gets a signs. The windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be right on in there for a called strike now. 3-2 full count. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Lash will collect on down to first and will get him by about a half a step to end the inning. but a big inning here for Centerville as they put together a 4-run inning here in the top of the 6th inning. They score 4 runs here on 3 hits. A big 3-run homer from Schlotterbeck gives the Bulldogs a 9-6 lead after 5.5. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Kinshaw Properties inning break. Centerville 9, Wapahani 6 as we enter this bottom half of the 6th inning here from Raider Field in Selma, Indiana. It's about you're looking at pretty close to about an hour drive or so for Centerville to come on out here to Raider Field here this evening. Again, found themselves down early, down by 4 runs, and they've turned it around to have a 3-run lead. Not only that, but they've been down 4 runs a couple of times in this ball game tonight. So 2-0 the count here on the leadoff man, Daxton Dudley. 0 for 3 so far here this evening. Looking to find his way on base and ground ball here to the shortstop. He'll throw on to first, and the first baseman misses the baseball. So Dudley will reach first base on an error by the first baseman. So that's going to be the 4th error of the night here for Centerville.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 20, Isaac Andrews.
So Isaac Andrews now to plate. Now the second baseman here for the Raiders. So 1-0 the count here to Andrews. Been on base a couple of times via the walk. Also struck out. Ground ball. Second baseman, 4 on to 6. And that's all they're going to get right there. So a force out at second base for out number 1 here the inning. So Andrews now down at first. Got the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash, at the plate. Schlotterbeck looking down in there. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1 here to Lash. Lash has been on base all three plate appearances so far this evening. 2 walks, run scored, also a single. In there for a called strike. So now 0-2. So Gavin got to shorten up, protect the plate, anything close. Got to find a way to put the sweet part of the bat on the baseball. Andrews with a decent lead down at first. That pitch high and inside for a ball, now 1-2. Slaughterbeck comes to the set, the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3 for out number 2 of the inning. So Lash really pulled off on that one. And so that's going to bring up the catcher, number 4, Luke Willman. Willman so far, 1 for 2 on the evening. Walked and scored a run in the first, then a RBI double in the second, and then flew out to the left fielder in the fourth. And that's going to be skied up in the infield. The shortstop calling for it, and he's going to make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So again, the Raiders do get a base runner after a leadoff error on the first baseman. Nothing to show for here for the Raiders in the bottom half of the sixth inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Also 1 left on. We'll head now to the top of the seventh. Again, it's Centerville 9, Wapahani 6 here on the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, new pitcher here for Wapahani. It's going to be number 9, Ian McClellan, the left-hander, coming out of the bullpen here this evening to pitch this top of the seventh inning. As that one's going to sail low and away, 1-0 to begin things here on the Bulldogs' first baseman, number 19, Zach Thompson. Here's the windup and a pitch. That's going to sail now high and inside. So 2-0 on Thompson. Lace there to the second baseman, Andrews, able to collect and make the play for out number 1 here in the top of the seventh inning. Made that look nice and easy. And so with 1 out now, we'll have the designated hitter, number 10, Bryce Robertson, at the plate. Robertson so far 0 for 2 on the evening with a walk and a run scored. So Robertson steps in, McClellan on the rubber. Gets the signs. Here's the windup and the pitch. A little dribbler, and that's going to head foul down the third base line. So 0-1 here on Robertson. Again, third pitcher used this evening here for Wapahani. Again, Isaac Andrews started the night, went 4 innings. Then Baker with the last 2 innings, and then McClellan on here for the 7th. As Robertson in the hole here, no balls, 2 strikes. McClellan will get his signs. The windup and the pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Nothing in 2. A pitch low and away. Not a bad idea right there. Skip one in the dirt. See if you can get him fishing. Again, the line scores so far here: Centerville 9 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. Wapahani 6 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Again, 2 of those errors for Centerville were just pickoff errors. One by the, I believe, one by the pitcher, and then the other by the catcher, if I remember correctly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. Foster heads back and will make the catch. A little can of corn there essentially there for Foster, but a well-hit ball by Robertson. So 2 out now in the inning, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 23, Jamari Pamplin. Pamplin so far 1 for 2 on the night. Singled and scored a run in the second inning rather. Then drew a walk and scored a run in the 4th, and then grounded out there in the 6th inning. So he'll pop out there to the second baseman to end the top of the 7th. So nice clean inning of work there by Ian McClellan, as Centerville gets no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Bottom of the 7th we go here, folks. Wapahani has got some work to do, down by 3. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with more right after this message from Jones Auto Body. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Kenshaw Properties inning break. Wapahani down by 3 runs. Again, they have led this entire game up until the top of the 6th inning, where Centerville scored 4 runs to take a 9-6 lead. So, again, the Raiders with some work to do right here. Let's see if they're up for the task. Again, a lot of credit there to one Keegan Schlotterbeck. He came in after an inning and a third pitched by that was Wandersea. Yeah, we've had so many pitching changes throughout this ball game. I was trying to make sure and get everything straight. But Wandersea pitched an inning and a third. Schlotterbeck came in right after that, and really for the most part has been very, very good here for Centerville. So we're going to lead things off here for the Raiders. That's going to be number 17, Paul Fisher, the designated hitter here for the Raiders, as he'll come up empty there on that first pitch. So 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. So Fisher in the hole here quickly, 0-2. Got to stay alive here. Got to win the at-bat somehow, some way. Obviously, got to have base runners. Down by 3 runs, so this is the last inning. So you've got to find a way to get on, as that pitch will be low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Fisher 0 for 2 here on the evening. Drew a walk, scored a run in the first, struck out the last 2 times. Both of them looking. And that misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slaughterbeck with a windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be strike 3 looking. So not exactly how you want to start the inning off right here, but nonetheless,
The right fielder, number 23.
that will lead us now to the right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson. So 1-0 the count here on Jackson. Make that now 2-0.
He's running about 10 laps.
2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Skied up here in the infield. The second baseman calling everybody off. And he will make the catch for out number 2 here in the inning. And so now that's going to leave things here to number 3, Landon Thompson.
The left fielder, number 3.
To keep the hopes alive here for Wapahani. It's crazy how the tide of a game can change so quickly. And the Raiders were up by 4 runs after 1 inning. Then even at the end of 3 innings, they was up 6-2. And then there in the 4th inning, along there with the top to 6th, the wheels unfortunately fell off there for the Raiders. But still, with an at-bat right here, still have some time to climb aboard and hopefully give themselves a chance, as that ball will be fouled back and out of play. So an even count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice camera work right there from one Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Try to get that foul ball in there. Got you some backstop area in there as well this evening. Got a pretty good crowd on hand here tonight. Again, it's when the sunshine went away, things got pretty cold out here. It was already a little chilly anyway with the way that the wind was, but makes things even harder, as that one's going to be fouled down the right side and out of play. So Thompson and the Raiders are now down to their last strike here in this one tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got to shorten up. See ball, hit ball. A lot easier said than done, believe me, but got to find a way to extend things, and that's going to be strikeout looking to end the ball game here tonight. All righty. So your final score: Centerville Bulldogs 9, your Wapahani Raiders 6.
Raider fans, you can catch the
Folks,
in action tomorrow.
make sure to stay right here with us
Here at Raider Field.
with our Raiders Live postgame show. Recapping this one here tonight. Again, Centerville with a 9-6 victory over the Raiders here this evening from Raider Field. We'll be back with more here on our Raiders Live postgame show right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Cook. Got Anderson there to the left side, and Franks on the west L. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3, knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Hillman with a double and scored, and that's a deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be gone. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live postgame show. Again, presented by Kinshaw Properties, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So the Raiders, unfortunately, not on the smiling side of the scoreboard here this evening. Tough top half the sixth inning, which Wapahani was just an out away from getting out of the inning. Centerville did tie it at 6, and then there was 2 outs in the inning. Then you had the 3-run homer that put them over the top there, 9-6, and they held on to that same lead and go on to win it 9-6 here this evening behind a really a great pitching performance there from one Keegan Schlotterbeck. He ends up getting the win here tonight, as well as he should. He came in relief after we had Alex Wandersee there of Centerville had some big-time control issues. He only lasted an inning and a third, and that kind of spelled a demise there initially there for the Bulldogs. They really was not obviously getting a very good start there from Wandersee. Couldn't find his control. Mechanics were kind of out the window a little bit there, and he really couldn't gather himself and put on a good pitching performance and find ways to get out of trouble. And so, that's when they brought in Schlotterbeck, and he shut the door on the Raiders there for the most part. He pitched pretty well. I thought for those last 5 2/3 innings, and so a lot of credit there to that young man. Again, he gets credited with the win. The loss, unfortunately, will go to Peyton Baker, which he came on in relief there of Isaac Andrews there for a couple of innings. But, again, Baker really didn't necessarily pitch all that bad. But then there in that top half of the 6th inning, you had the one-out walk, which they always say, walks will come back to haunt. And that's exactly what happened. And, next thing you know, you end up having a run come home to score and then a 3-run homer. And what really turned from a pretty good pitching performance turned into a really sour note, unfortunately. And the Raiders are handed their second loss here of the season. So, hard-fought ball game through and through. But unfortunately, like I said, the Raiders come up a little bit short this time, and just got to get back at it. Got to have a short memory. Got to be ready to play tomorrow night. They'll be at Westdell. They're taking on the Warriors in a big-time conference game. And like I said, we'll kind of go from there and see how the Raiders can end the week. Like I said, with a big one tomorrow, and then right back at home on Friday night against Alexandria in what will be another big-time game here from Raider Field. Again, like I said, Keegan Schlotterbeck there with the victory here tonight. Peyton Baker with the loss. Isaac Andrews, again, started the game here for Wapahani. Went 4 innings, allowed 5 runs, 5 hits. He had 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So, again, really started out the game all right. Second inning, he had 2 outs, gave up the 2-run homer, but really was looking pretty good until the 4th inning. Had a couple of walks, and then, Centerville just kind of chipped away, put up 3 runs there in that top of the 4th inning, and that kind of knocked him out of the ball game there, unfortunately. But, really to start off with, Isaac pitched a pretty good game leading up to that point. So, it is what it is. You learn from it, get better, and hopefully the next time out, you can, I guess instill those ideas and those factors that came in to play tonight's ball game, learn from those experiences, get better, and then hopefully that won't happen next time out and from here on going forward. But the line score overall for both teams, you can see there on your scoreboard and on the screen. Wapahani finished up with 6 runs on 4 hits, also an error, and 7 left on base, while Centerville collected 9 runs on 8 hits, 4 errors, and 3 left on base. Again, the Raiders, as I mentioned, will play tomorrow night at Westdell. That'll be a 5 p.m. start time. The Wapahani Lady Raiders softball team will also be playing at Westdell. Again, a 5 p.m. start time there for that one. So please go on out, support both teams. Should be a great game on both sides. And look forward to hopefully what will be a couple of Raider victories coming up tomorrow night. So again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, big thanks to all of our sponsors. Greatly appreciate them for all that they do for us. And folks, again, we'll be back at it again next week. We have Yorktown at Yorktown on Monday night. We are hoping to broadcast that one from Tiger Field. So folks, until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Field. Again, Centerville 9, Wapahani 6. We'll see you next time here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.